What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Garage16 podcast. This is going to be an interesting episode. We have a bunch of things we're going to talk about. Let's get right into it.
But the way he was holding it looked like he was holding a gun or a weapon or something.
I worked at a bank for 5 years too.
So I've seen some sketchy things, and this set off all my radars.
Yo, Rick, how do you think the last episode went? It was our first time shooting a podcast. This is our second time. If you guys see us sweating a little bit, it's like 35 degrees in here. This is how much we love you. We're doing a podcast in this weather for you.
Waiting to get some AC in here. But yeah, the first episode was good. I mean, we have lots to talk about, and we didn't have much time, but I'm sure our second episode talk about a little bit more. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to ask us anything.
Yeah.
We'll talk about anything and everything.
Yeah, comment down below if you guys ever have any questions. We'll get back to every single comment, and let's get into this. In today's episode, we are going to talk about a few things. Some of the big ones are going to be K-Tuner versus Hondata, knockoff parts, our barbecue. We have a lot of things happening. I would say we have new companies that we're adding to our list of dealers and stuff that we'll be doing. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. We have a lot of things to talk about, and then we have some questions for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned. All right, Rick, let's start this off. We're gonna start off with a good one over here.
All right, let's do this.
K-Tuner versus Hondata. What do you think is happening? Do you think K-Tuner is better than Hondata? Are we selling more K-Tuner than Hondata? And I think there's some huge news with Hondata recently.
Oh, that one's gonna be a tough one. I mean, both great products, sell tons of them all the time. I would have to lean more against the K-Tuner version 2, only because it does come with a screen, kind of do everything there. You don't need a laptop. The only kind of pros and cons I would say is if you're getting a custom tune, a lot of the tuners here would prefer Hondata over K-Tuner. Not a lot of people are familiar with K-Tuner, so they kind of only strict with Hondata. But if it's user-friendly, if you're doing it yourself, choosing maps and whatnot, I would stick with the K-Tuner.
I've personally used both of them. What's nice about K-Tuner is they have one unit that you can use with a variety of different vehicles. And Hondata, you have to buy a new unit per vehicle, which kind of sucks. Let's say you buy a new car and you still want to flash it. Hondata, you'd have to sell that Flash Pro and buy another Flash Pro. With K-Tuner, what you can do is you can just unmarry it and marry it again, which is pretty cool. I've used both. I think both are great. K-Tuner's on the uprise. I think K-Tuner sales over Hondata is like 100 to 1.
I mean, lately we're just K-Tuners. We just, we can't even, and even them, we can't even get our hands on enough stock to keep up with the demand. But we do have enough stock, and we're always restocking, so always trying to make sure our shelves are never empty.
Another thing about the K-Tuner versus Hondata stuff is that we are selling so much K-Tuner, which is a crazy thing. Is K-Tuners are probably our best selling item, which is insane.
Yeah. It's probably one of the mods that you definitely got to have, especially if you're doing downpipes, intakes, catbacks, all that kind of stuff. So no matter what car you have, you definitely have to have some type of tuner.
And the funny thing is, before I worked here, I bought a 2018 Civic Si, and within like 500 kilometers of having it, I came here and I actually purchased a K-Tuner from you before like K-Tuners were even a thing. Like no one really knew who they were, but it was priced so well. I got the one with the screen. I was able to do touchscreen and all that crazy stuff. I was able to switch maps on the fly, and the Hondata was just like 3 times more expensive, or twice the price that the K-Tuner was, which that's why I was drawn to the K-Tuner. It was price point first, and then it did what I had it, what I needed to do. It did it well.
The other thing is we just found out not too long ago that Hondata actually did get buyout. It got bought out, so we don't know the exact details. We don't know how the pricing is going to work, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just found out, this company bought they bought Hondata, they've bought Cobb, PRL. So we see what's going to happen.
I think there's a lot of big changes happening in the industry right now. And there's this big umbrella company, right? I don't really think they're a car company, but I think they're a company that has a lot of money and they're buying out a lot of the car companies out. And we've seen it with PRL. They've made a bunch of changes, discontinued a bunch of things. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with the Hondata. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I have a feeling they may discontinue S300s because there's not that many anymore.
Yeah.
Luckily, our shelves are
we
stocked.
have
Yeah.
tons of S300s. You know, every time we run low, we do buy a whole bunch of them because, you know, we don't know if one day to another they might get discontinued and just something hard to find.
Yeah, and it's something like B-series stuff in general is becoming hard to find. I have a LS VTEC EK on boost, and if I wanted to find a motor, transmission, or anything, it's gotten really expensive and they're getting hard to find. So if you guys are interested in Hondata products, I would say grab them before they might be gone. We don't know what's happening. It's in the air. We want to talk about that right in the beginning of the episode to let you guys know there's probably going to be some big changes happening within Hondata. Keep your ears out. We'll keep you guys informed. Subscribe to the podcast. We'll talk about it when it happens.
So as soon as we know, we'll definitely get it out. We'll make a post or video. So just keep your eyes out on it.
We just made a post recently about it was the Motul. Yeah. Motul, August 1st, guys, is going up 50%, 50.
Yeah, we found out Enos was going up last week. We just got a message as well. Liquid Molly's is going to go up. And yeah, we found out Motul was going up roughly about 50%. If not more. So I would suggest stacking up August 1st, definitely going to see a huge price increase.
Yeah, and our goal always is to keep oil prices low, right? Like at the end of the day, we want to be able to give people the oil as cheap as we can, to bring people in. So that is something I'd probably, like you said, stock up on that stuff. Car parts in general, life in general is getting crazy with pricing, with everything. So if you do find a good deal on something, grab it now.
Yeah, we do have a few skids coming in, so hopefully they do come in before this price increase. But again, we do have tons in stock right now, so I suggest grabbing it now, ordering it online. But August 1st, definitely going up to like 120 for 5 liters versus $75.
And if you guys do want to switch away or deviate from Motul, we do have Enos, we have HKS oil, and for the race car drivers, we have Pen Grade and all that. Yeah. So we still do have varieties of different things. Okay, Rick, I got a spicy question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What do you think about knockoffs like companies like Bull Boost and Jack Spania and just that genre of car part in general? Is it something that's like sustainable? Like, is it something that someone's going to buy and it's going to last them a long time? Or do you think it's just going to be buy once, then, buy again? What's your thoughts?
I've never had one of those products here in store. I've never seen them, but, from customers who've walked in, told us about them, definitely would stay away from that kind of stuff. I mean, sure, the price is good, but there's a reason why the price is good. For example, let's bring up, shifters or engine harnesses. Are you really going to pay $200 for an engine harness? Number one, your car could catch on fire. You might have issues of the car not starting, and then to backtrack it, why it's not starting ever since the new harness was put in. It's in the long run, it's definitely going to cost you money. And a lot of times people have bought that harness or any shifters, and a month later they're just coming back saying, it's just a headache to figure out, and just buy something, well worth the dollar.
I think we have a great example that happened. We had a customer that had a K-Swap EK. His buddy was building a K-Swap EK, and his buddy asked for his ECU. It was a K-Pro Type S ECU, and he just wanted it to get the car started and make sure it was running well. He plugged it in. He had one of those crummy, crappy engine harnesses, and it fried the guy's K-Pro. So now he's $1,000 or $1,200 out.
Well, now he's got to find an ECU. He's got to send it.
And this is true story. We're actually dealing with it right now. We're in the midst of getting it all sorted for him. True story. You're out like $2,000 because he decided to buy a $200 harness. And if you want an affordable harness that's made well, we do carry race spec. Like I personally have one in my car. It's a tucked harness. It's amazing. I got him to do it custom to my setup, my injectors, my coil and plug, and it's been running fantastic. And it's not as expensive as some of the harnesses out there that are, over $1,000, but I still think it's a good bang for buck, high quality at an affordable price.
They're roughly about half the price of like $1,000 harness. And not only that is, cheap harness versus great harness. With the great harness, with race spec, you have customer service. If there's an issue, if connector just happens to be wrong or something, he'll definitely help you out, troubleshoot it. Versus, these knockoff harnesses where they don't make them. They just, buy a good harness, get it replicated, and, the customer service, good luck. You can email them, call them, tell them your car's not starting, and probably not going to hear back from them.
It's funny because I made a personal YouTube video for my Honda Fit, and it was the hybrid racing Alibaba shifter against the real one. So I got the Alibaba one, and honestly, man, the metals were so thin. It is not a product that would last a long period of time. There was like popcorn welds everywhere. It didn't fit my shifter cables correctly. The funny thing is, like, when I bought it, it was like, I say $120, but by the time I got it to my door, I ended up paying almost like $300, and a real hybrid shifter was probably like $450. Yeah. It's still $100, $150 more, but I have a product that's going to last me, a long time. Yeah,
I remember you buying it just to kind of compare both of them, just to see, why knockoffs are that price, and that's a story you get. You're gonna buy it twice, so just buy it once and buy it right.
I had a customer, actually, a buddy of mine. He bought a K-Tune shifter for his RSX. He said he bought it for $100 off Marketplace. He was ecstatic. What a great deal. I can't believe I got a real K-Tune shifter for $100. That thing, which, look at the quality of that, which is beautiful.
This is a real one, of course.
So I told him, bring it by the shop. I want to check it out. We'll compare it to the one we have here. And when he brought it in, buddy, you can tell the differences side by side. But if you do not have it side by side, it's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's important buying your products from sources where they get it directly from K-Tune, because he thought he got the steal of a deal, ended up being I guess an Alibaba.
I think he even sent it to K-Tune to kind of get the warranty fixed, and they caught on it was a knockoff, and I believe they kept it, but yeah, it's
not worth it.
Buy from an authorized dealer. We go to K-Tune once, twice a week. You can call K-Tune as well. And, if there's, good thing about K-Tune is if there's any issues, because they are about 10 minutes from us, we'll have it fixed within the spot.
Correct,
and, great customer service by far, one of the best. And then another thing too is, they see one of these shifters on Alibaba, and the first thing that comes to their head is, it's the same warehouse, it's just not stamped K-Tuned or whatever brand it is, but it's not the same warehouse. Buying a soccer jersey, for example, or something, they don't all come from the same warehouse. They come from, I guess, a cheaper warehouse that makes replica jerseys, and same thing with parts. It's not the same warehouse that's making these parts. A lot of K-Tune products are made here in Canada or put together here in Canada versus, China or whatever, and automatically they think it's the same warehouse, but it's not.
Pretty much, just be careful buying used parts. We're not saying buying used parts is a horrible thing. Like, we've all been there, but just check your stuff, make sure it's correct. There's a lot of fakes out there, and here's a good example of like same warehouse. Let's say, for God's sakes, a product is made in the same warehouse, right? Because these companies don't only make a shifter; they make a variety of different things because they have all the machinery. So what happens is, let's say company A goes there and goes, hey, I want to make this this shifter, for example. I'll use it as an example. I want to make this shifter, right? And then the company is going to give them like 3 different options. Like, hey, I can make this shifter for $100. I can make this shifter for $300, and I can make this shifter for $500. And the main differences are going to be quality control. It's going to be the materials that are used, and that makes a big difference, right? So if the company said, hey, I want to make $100 shifters, you're going to see shittier materials, no quality checks, the welds are shit, and it's just going to break, right? And if it breaks, what happens? Who are you going to ask? You're going to ask Alibaba or AliExpress?
But buying knockoffs, you're not going to get no support. You're not going to get warranty. If you have fitment issues and you email Alibaba saying, hey, I bought a shifter, cables don't plug into it, what do I do? They're not going to do anything for you.
Another thing that I'm starting to see is, like, since we're talking about parts, is like Honda parts in general are starting getting hard to find. Like, a lot of these companies are, after tariff stuff, it's getting harder and harder to keep stock up. Like, our goal, as you guys can see the shop here, is always to keep stock at full effect, because we're car guys too, and we understand that you want parts and you want it now. It's impossible to keep every part in stock. Hopefully one day that's something we can do, but I don't think that's going to happen, because a lot of companies are having huge issues, including companies like Skunk2. We're seeing it with Hondata. I think Skunk2 is the worst company right now for ETAs. So I want you guys to keep an eye out for Skunk2 stuff. Skunk2 is also Grams, is also Craftworks. what we're seeing a lot is like we can't get the Craftworks oil in anymore.
Yep.
And people need it because they're buying kits used or they need to change it, and they are stuck right now. So guys, if you're buying Skunk2, we're not saying they make bad products, they make fantastic products. It's just they're having stocking issues, and we don't know why, and we can't tell you guys why because they won't tell us why. That is something that's happening within the industry. Is companies, I think, after tariffs are struggling to keep up stock. Because Yanaka, we'd be able, like Yanaka exhausts, we were able to get within a day or two all the time.
Yep.
Tariff stuff started happening, and now we're seeing back orders until like
Yeah,
September.
we've been having back orders for pretty much all their catbacks for over about 8 months now.
Yeah.
And with Skunk2,
Oh, a
believe
year
it
and a
or not,
half?
some people don't believe us, but it's been about a year and a half.
Maybe more now.
No
for the
manifolds, no manifolds, no throttle bodies, no catbacks, downpipes, headers. Pretty much, even if you don't believe us, go on their site, look for a product, and
Yeah.
it will have a it would say pretty much out of stock.
If their website is showing out of stock, it's out of stock, right? They're not keeping stock just for fun, or keeping it out of stock and telling you guys it's not in stock. I hope they figure out their issues and what's happening because they're a great company that makes great products. Like we don't have any other options for cast manifolds, right? We have a lot of billet options, which is like higher end stuff, but like for cast manifolds, we're trying to figure that out. So if you're out there and you're a company that makes good K series, B series, or any type of cast manifolds, hit us up because it would be
It's
interesting.
not knockoff ones.
Yeah, not knockoffs, your own. We want originality here.
Yeah, hit us up. Let us know.
Something unfortunate that's happening is like B series stuff's getting hard to find, and they're getting expensive. Like I mentioned, I have an EK with an LSV Tech. It's boosted, fun car. But if it blows up one day, I don't know if I'm going to keep a B series because it's so expensive. Or do I go to K series? I'm loving the B series. It fits in the bay so nicely. I've already had a K-swap EK, and I'm enjoying the B series boosted. But it's just getting so hard to find. Like if you're in my shoes and your B series blew up, what would you do?
That was the case. I would kind of buy what you can now. Look for it before your motor blows or transmission goes. Try maybe stock up on 1 or 2 engines, a few transmissions.
Yeah.
Those hard to get parts, just keep them on the shelf because one day when it breaks and you need something like a manifold or something, you can't find it, at least you got a spare or two.
What's getting difficult is like you want replacement parts like Dizzies. Like Dizzies are so hard to get now and they're so expensive. And you can get these knockoff, ones that just don't work the greatest. So coil on plug, if you're keeping B series, I think is the future. That's the reason I went coil on plug, is because I wanted an OEM Dizzy and it was really expensive. So instead of buying Dizzy after Dizzy after Dizzy, I bought coil on plug once because K series coils usually are really good and they don't go bad very often. And I kind of future-proofed my B series in that way. And it's a great option. Like we carry everything you need to do for a coil and plug, and the car runs great. Idle's fantastic.
We just spoke to a customer. He knows a few cars that they're converting B series cables to drive-by-wire. Again, just because B series throttle bodies kind of stick and whatnot. So it's a new mod that they're doing is drive-by-wire on B series.
Yeah, I think that was something I'll probably eventually get into if I keep the B series. I think it was a 9-gen pedal. I don't know ECU wise. I know
Bosch throttle, Fuel Tech.
they're using Fuel Tech for that. I don't think you can do it with like Flash Pro and K Tuner.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. If you guys do know, let us know down below. To my knowledge, it has to be more of a standalone ECU. I'm talking about standalone ECUs. I'm just having a ton of problem with the car. It's actually over at NOS AutoWorks right now getting some work done. But I'm having a lot of ECU issues now. The ECUs are getting older. I've already got Ralph to repair it, and he did a great job. Then I was having some starting issues. What I think I'll do is keep the B series as long as I can, and then I'll get a Fuel Tech eventually. Like that, at least I know I'll be okay for the entire lifespan. Yo, Rick.
I knew this was coming.
Where's your RSX?
Fortunately, I had to, I was just taking up space in the garage. I don't really drive it much anymore. It's been 2 or 3 years. People tell me 3 years. I think it's been 2, but fortunately,
I'm disappointed in you.
Fortunately, I sold it and bought it back. No, I didn't bring it up. I didn't buy it back. Yeah, it's in good hands right now. Hopefully, the new owner keeps it in great shape. Sold everything: wheels, seats, airlift, whatever was on it.
I'm disappointed in you.
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah,
Okay.
won't be seeing it anymore.
Okay, that was like a Garage 16 like staple, man. Like everyone knew you for that car.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, just taking up space in the garage.
So now you guys must convince him that we need to build another shop car. You have to convince him. I like I said, I tried my best, and look what happened. He sold it. Now you guys need to comment down below. Rick, build a shop car. We can build such a good car. I'm very good at doing these things. We have good hands here, good minds. We have good people around us. We gotta build a shop car.
I do have something in mind. It's just, I don't want to say it. It will be a Honda. Just, as much as everything's been done to a Honda, I don't think this has ever been done to a Honda or an Acura or anything like that. So, my guys know, they know what it is. I'm sure the internet will blow up if they were to see what I do have in mind. But, maybe time will tell. Maybe soon.
You gotta push him to get it done. You gotta push him. Comment down below. Like if this video, well, we gotta say how many likes does this video or comments have to have for you to start this? But yo, you gotta hold it down. This is live. It's not live, I gotta edit it, but this is live. How many likes on this video for you to actually do something?
If we can get 1,000, I'll be happy with that. I mean, we have tons of Instagram followers. I'm sure they'll watch this video and they can kind of,
1,000 likes, you guys heard it. Share it to everybody. Share it to everyone. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your dog, your canary. Get them to make accounts. Get them to like it because I want to do cool car stuff. And he's got to do it too.
Yeah, just to find somebody who knows how to do this kind of swap is... It would be hard.
And we got to do it secretly.
Yeah, it's not something where, if I were to do it, step by step on the progress in it. But if I were to do it, it's doing it and then showing it once it's all up and running.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Sold his RSX and he's got this crazy idea in mind, but 1,000 likes for a premature channel like we are, that is a big ask. So we need your help to get it done. And we have this on camera. He's got to do it, man. So share it to everybody. Rick, it's that time again. Quick fire. Rick, favorite engine of all time? Go.
Ooh, believe it or not a Honda, not an Acura. I would have to say the 4G63 off Talon Eclipse, what I had in my race car.
You're a poser. No, I'm just joking.
4G63 for sure.
Worst modification you've ever seen? 3,
I'm just looking around to see if something catches my eye.
2, 1.
I'd probably have to say like those hood scoops on cars that the hood's not even cut. It's just a hood scoop.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay, like I actually saw that today with an IS like 350. He had the side vents and the hood ones, and they weren't even cut. They were just like stick-on ones. Dream car under $10,000.
Oof. I mean, if I can find a Viper for 10 grand, yes,
nah,
but
that ain't
it's
gonna
not gonna
happen,
happen.
Buddy. Keep going.
I would have to say an RSX.
Oh, true to the roots. One mod every beginner should avoid.
Knockoff parts for sure, because you're gonna buy it again.
That's pretty good. Best sounding 4-cylinder.
I would say a K series on individual throttles.
Ooh.
Love the sound of that.
Okay, and last question. If you have to choose front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or all wheel drive?
I would have to say, rear wheel drive.
Oh, have you ever driven a rear wheel drive?
I have. Not the best driver, but it's definitely fun.
Nice. All right, that's the quick fire questions. I want you guys to answer the same questions I just asked him down below in the comments. I want to see what you guys think. All right, guys, July 26th is our annual barbecue. It's going to be amazing. We do it every year. It's almost like a thank you to you guys. We want to see all you guys there. We have DJ Delirious DJing. We have St. Matthew's Barbecue with their award-winning food. They're going to be there. Yep. They make insane bifanish. If you guys know what a bifana is, you're welcome. Good job. If you don't know what it is, find out that day. It's amazing.
It will sell quick.
Yeah, 100%. We have a lot of surprises for that day that I will let Rick maybe disclose certain information about.
Every year we want to do something different, something new, something that hasn't been done before. And, there's only so much, you can do, right? So this year we actually teamed up with Spoon Sports and AJ Racing to do an exclusive card drop. Me and Chris, we both, believe it or not, we both like cards. We, just something.
I have a problem.
Yeah, both of us do. So, we're like, we thought about it and we're like, why not make cards with Spoon? And it did take some time, emails back and forth for sure. It's not just something where they say, yeah, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of back and forth, designing, adding logos, adding this, adding that.
Moving logos by just a little
they were
bit.
just,
Spoon Sports and emails are fantastic. They gave me a PowerPoint presentation and what to change. I was so impressed.
Yeah, they would send us the new logo versus the old logo. They would ask, change this, change that. And, after a few emails, we got it done. We got it designed. We got it printed, got it shipped to us. Then we got it shipped to AJ Racing, where it will be signed in person and then mailed to us, expressed, have it in time for
Who's it going to be signed by?
It'll be signed by the owner of Spoon Sports. He is aware of what we're doing. And we thank them 100 times for letting us do this project, because it's not easy working with Spoon, such a big company, very popular company.
And we're just a little Garage16.
Yeah. And here we are, a little shop, and here we are teaming up with them. And for a lot of people who don't know, we are making obviously 16 cards for Garage16. 10 of them will be one color. They will be all numbered. So 10 of them will be one colored, 5 will be another color, and there will be the one of one gold card. So they will all be sealed, so you don't know what you're getting. And Spoon did make it clear that we're not allowed to sell the cards by itself. So what you have to do is you'd have to buy one of our new Garage16 t-shirts that will drop at the barbecue. Only 100 of them made. There's 2 styles, so 50 of each. Once you do purchase one of the shirts, you will be entered to have a giveaway where you can win one of the 16 cards.
Yeah, so pretty much you'll be entered into a raffle.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get a raffle number and hopefully you win the card, because they are insane.
Hopefully we do sell out the t-shirts at the barbecue. And for those who cannot make it to the barbecue or do not live here in Toronto, what you can do is we're going to have a drop. Just stay tuned or follow us on Instagram. We'll have a certain day where you can buy this t-shirt
online.
I believe it'll be like a 5 or 6 hour window. So you got 5 or 6 hours to purchase this t-shirt. You will be then entered for a raffle ticket. And then once we sell out the t-shirts at the barbecue, from there we will be doing the draw.
Just to make it clear, we're not selling only 16 shirts.
Yeah.
We have 100 shirts, there's 100 raffles. So pretty much your chance is 1 in 100, or it could be more if you buy more shirts, but one raffle, 1 ticket, 1 in 100. And there's 16 cards, and we'll be giving out
we'll be giving again
more Spoon stuff.
Spoon is going to give us stuff for free, so we don't want to sell it. So we'll be giving away some flags, we'll be giving some Spoon bags, and may as well give out some Spoon products as well. We'll be one of the first, if not the first, to also be selling his 2026 limited edition bobbleheads that we'll have at the barbecue.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Little old Garage16 working with Spoon like this.
Pretty
it's insane.
Super pumped. I mean, I couldn't ask for a bigger company to
especially in
help
the
us out
Honda
with the
world.
barbecue. I mean,
I felt it was insane that I designed the cards with the help of criticism around me and all that, and I don't know, I'd be here in my life one day designing Spoon cards. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were trying to get him here for the barbecue, but unfortunately it was too early, and he already had his flight booked and
maybe in
everything.
The future.
So maybe
we'll have him here in the podcast.
Maybe we'll have him here in the podcast. Maybe we'll have him here for meeting or a barbecue. Yeah,
you got to subscribe. We're gonna have cool people on the podcast. Yeah. The barbecue is gonna be amazing. We're gonna have amazing cars here, amazing people. We have a lot of good stuff happening, good food. I'm excited. My car, I'm trying to get ready, right? I'm getting some good help at NOS Auto Works over there because it needs some love. and they're helping me out there to get ready just for that barbecue.
Yeah,
So
we're also giving away a $500 gift card. All you got to do is buy, food, and you'll be entered to win a $500 gift card.
So overall, we're gonna have great food, great music, great people, great cars, great vibes.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing great giveaways. There's gonna be a couple different giveaways happening, so you guys can't miss it. It's gonna be amazing.
We'll have VIP parking. We'll have tons of food, ice cream trucks, and it's.
Bring your wife, bring your family, bring
All
your
we hope
kids.
for is not to have is rain. So let's hope there's no rain that day.
No rain, and we want no idiots.
Yeah.
No two-stepping, no burnouts.
Yeah, you just gotta understand there's kids around. Your kids
Exactly.
are crossing the street, the parking lot, and whatnot. So just be careful, guys, please.
Guess what, everybody? If you didn't know, I am a MK7R owner, so I'm a Euro guy too. And we finally are starting to bring more Euro brands in. We are going to bring in APR. So for all you Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, I think. I have to still look through the entire catalog. BMW, we can get it. Come on in. On my car, personally, I have an APR downpipe, DSG tune from them, and ECU tune, and they are fantastic. So if you guys do need some products, that's another big one. We are looking to expand. We specialize obviously in Honda, Acura. We do JDM a lot, but we are expanding to the Euros because the Euros are pretty badass. I'm a big BMW fan myself.
We will be adding APR to our website, have some stock. But if there's a brand you guys like, you think it's going to sell well, you think it's a popular brand, hit us up on Instagram, send us a message, call us, come by.
Yeah,
or
comment down below.
Let us know what brands you think we should carry, and it doesn't hurt to contact them and set up an account.
Yeah, our goal is always to expand the lineup that we can carry and expand different cars. And what's cool about that is, like, especially myself, I like learning about new cars, new brands, new everything, because doing the same thing over and over is cool, but it can get boring. So getting into different brands and what they carry excites me.
Yeah.
Right. And seeing new faces in the shop and making new connections and new friendships is really cool too. Another thing I need from you guys is hype this video up. You're going to see a hype button. Hype that up. The more people that see it means the more likes we're going to get for this secret project that hopefully one day is not going to be so secret. So hype that video up for us and share and do all that fun stuff.
He's doing an important phone call to see if I can release another big brand to you guys. We're just trying to find out. We're going to mute this whole conversation right now.
All right. So,
Well, I guess not.
well, that didn't work out. We tried calling our rep from a certain company that we're trying to bring in. That's a huge JDM company. Also, I guess you might have to wait till the next podcast. So subscribe for that.
Yeah, let us know if there's anything you guys want us to talk about. If you guys have any topics, send us an email, comment below, send us a message on Instagram. If the topics or have somebody you guys want to see here, we have space for a third chair, so let us know.
And if you want to be part of the podcast and you have interesting topics and stuff like that, let us know too. We're always down to bring people in. We'll have more and more people. We're just trying to practice and get a little better behind or in front of the camera, behind the mic, until we start bringing some big people in, because we will bring a couple of big people in. So stay tuned to that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a racer or drag racer, circuit, or anything like that, if you want to come and sit down, have a talk with us, let us know.
I don't know if this is going to be as long as the last episode, but I just want to thank you guys. It's like 35 degrees in here. We're dying at the moment. I'm sweating. He looks okay. Like he's built for this. I'm not. I'm fat. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So does Rick. This is cool. I'm happy we were doing this again, and I'm happy to continue doing this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
And see you July 26th. And bring out your cars. Have a good time, and come say hi for sure.
Peace.